Alright, hello, my name is Necronaut, and this is Oriental Empires, where we play as the Han Dynasty. So, talking about the last video, I noticed in hindsight that the video quality was completely atrocious. So I went out of my way. I know, it was such a massive bother, really, to go and figure out my OBS settings and what was wrong. So since then the video quality has been increased, but now the other problem I'm having is that the videos are super large and my upload speed is not very impressive. So I'm still fiddling around to see what graphical settings I can do and at like the cap between video quality and video size. So this video, for example, I am downscaling to 720 60p. 720p 60 FPS is what I'm trying to say. I'm just sort of running a test to see how big the video file is, and I'm probably gonna set the timer to 20 minutes just to make it easier for myself, because like it takes me 8 to 15 hours to upload 30 minute videos with 1080 60p. It's not pretty. Let me just say that. So anyway, what were we doing? I remember we almost got our faction leader killed in battle to a peasant, because our own peasant light spearman was derping out like crazy. So he's heading back home, and he's going back to protecting Yu Yang. He got a key increase because he survived the battle with some wounds, but it didn't kill him. Here it is, clear victory. We lost 27 nobles and they lost 57 peasants, but they're still kicking around. Let me get a zoom in for you to see with a better quality, maybe. There they are. They're essentially, well, barbarians don't have shirts, so these are like the step above barbarians, I guess. They have their little small shield made of, I don't know, strapped together bamboo and a copper spear. Maybe it's stone, I can't tell. It's the early Bronze Age, so it's probably copper. Other than that, I'm still seeing some screen tearing on my end. I don't know if I can fix that. Let's see here. Video. I can't. The settings of this game is not very like ugh is all I'm saying. So it's been a while since I picked this up, a few days, so I'm still a little bit like confused with what I want to do. Let's put down some more farms. We can't chop our wood yet. They are building. Good. Can we build? Nope, nothing there yet. 12 more turns until the next civilian. I don't know if this timer decreases with more population. Might. I think this time we were gonna talk about trading. There is trade in the game that goes between your settlements and enemy settlements, but only if you are like close by or bordering, or if you have a sea tile with a key, a quay. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say a key. And you essentially start trading by building the bazaar. The bazaar costs 500, I don't know, koku, or I don't really know what the Chinese term for the coins are. I might look that up just to have something to talk about. Increases the trade value multiplier, but as far as I know, this building, like this building activates the trade. I don't think there is any trading between your cities just manually. No, I don't think so. Hello cat, she's here again. She's demanding attention. She listens to me. She heard me speak and she's like, here, I'm here to save you from talking to that wall you're looking at every day. Yes, you're such a good, considerate cat. Yes, you are. Anyway, so the bazaar costs 500, takes 2 turns to build, and it costs 20 money upkeep, but you easily get this back from just trade. I usually just, in the beginning with the 3 settlements, I usually build a bazaar in the capital to propagate trade between, like have the capital as the center point, and it trades from the capital to the towns and back to the capitals, just to get things going. It's probably, I think the multiplier here is gonna be amazing for Yu Yang, so we're probably gonna want to have like settlements branching off here and trading from that as well. This settlement, not so much. This is probably just gonna be like a territorial claim. I might put some walls there, have it as a barracks, sort of, maybe. We'll see. Let's get some turns in. Okay, he's moving in. I think he's smelled the farm here on this tile. Yes, they have. Okay. As far as I know, barbarians can't. I mean, peasants can't. Let's cancel that for you. As far as I know, bandits cannot take towns, but I don't want to test that, so I'm gonna send over my my noble axeman to protect, and I might even build another peasant spearman just to get it out of the way. We have the income, so why wouldn't we? You are not allowed to fight, sir. You're just gonna head back at your earliest leisure. Technology, we are 1 turn from the drill and 3 turns from the west, because we have increased in power. Oh good, they scrunched together, so now they are 3. Let's see if we can do this. Drill. What did that do? Increases our authority and lets us recruit peasant longbowmen. That's all good. Let's research this to prevent the negative, well, half the effect of the flood event. If we get it. We're near a river, so we might. I don't know if that's the trigger or what. Doesn't matter much. Since we are dealing with them, let's build some new farms. Let's see here. We should maybe win, depending on how. This guy's probably gonna engage first, and he's got a little bit of damage on him. He's got a effectiveness rank though, so he'll fight better. They are also slightly wounded, but this unit has a noble axeman in it, so it's probably gonna be fine. It engages. Here we go. They're coming for me, which is nice, which means this guy flanks. This is good. My cat keeps trying to jump onto my lap, so I'm gonna carry her up to my lap, since she's such a needy little girl. Here we go. Let's charge. Yeah, kill those bandits. Forget things happening. The fire there. A bit too big. Let's just think about it. It's a nice breeze. Ah, nice breeze. Sunlight and the clouds up here and the fires, of course. Here we go. They were routing. Good. Did we lose any of the noblemen? We lost 1, 2. Are we routing them? Nice, he managed to catch them here, which is good. Which means we got more kills, and he was routing because he was fighting that full strength one alone, but he managed to pull it off before he routed. He's also standing in a fire. I don't think it matters, but it could matter. Who knows? Here we go. So let's speed it up. They have to run back and then run all the way where we ordered them to. There we go. It's now winter. And we built our bazaar. Let's scroll out. Now you can see the little yellow lines here with the arrows where it propagates trade, and I think we can hover over the town and tell us exactly how much value the lanes are. For now it's 0. Oh my god. So many barbarians. Well, not barbarians, peasants. Let's see. Okay, he managed to survive. He didn't lose too many people, which is good. We killed a lot of them. So I think I might send you back to the capital and go to forward. Let's see here. One more. This refreshes the pool, so I think it gives us back both these when this happens. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't paid that much attention to the game yet. Did I check if we could build on external buildings here? We can build a pavilion. We can build one pavilion there, which is nice, and we can build nothing. Okay, so it's still in there in the games. Let's get some terms going. Let's first end the battle plan of Max. So, we're stabbing at each other. Oh no! Okay, yes, go my friends. Go, fight the good fight. Scenic shots. Imagine there's some Did we kill one? Yes, nice. The two bar, you might ask what these 2 bars here is. Like, this here is the tactic the unit has, and the green bar is the health, and the yellow bar is how efficient they fight. Every unit when they have been fighting needs to ready up again. I think I don't really know what it is, but I know it affects morale. It's just think of it as when you've been fighting a lot, you get stressed out, and you need to cool down for it. So you generally don't want to fight prolonged battles, like several turns of battles. You want to have your units rest, and it adds a little bit of, I don't know. Oh god. Hello? I wanted to put a town there, so I think we found our first target. Mr. Chu. So yeah. I'll continue chasing for now, like 85% and 77% is not too bad. Plus the recruitment. Oh, we only got 1 back. We are not recovering the last dude. I don't know what affects that, if it's the population or what. It doesn't matter. Let's go through the rest. Zhang Di is growing faster than Ziyang because of the farm situation. It doesn't really matter. It means we can put it down one more farm. Do these things. And let's look at technology. Calendar. Let's just get more authority, I think. And let's go for the Wei key to increase the key of all new characters, which is our heirs and stuff like that. And let's go for ceramic roof tiling. I really could have gone for bronze making because we have so many forests around, but we'll get to that sooner or later. How long until the next nobleman? 7 turns. I don't really like the peasant long spearmen because they are defensive units, they don't have a lot of attack. but they have very, very strong attack and defense against cavalry or chariots, but like it's not relevant for the beginning of the game. And I've been tricked before because I've played a lot of Total War games, and pikemen are usually my favorite unit because they are so cost efficient. You just put them in pike formation and then forget about them. But here it's different. And as far as I know, attacking with them is not very efficient at all, because they are peasant units, they have low morale, they have very low armor, they have very high defense, but it doesn't matter because you're not defending. So we're probably gonna just recruit a new peasant. Spearman. How's this? Can't recruit anything here yet. We can now build a pottery workshop. That produces ceramics for trade, which is good. It trades out to our different places and to the enemy for now. We're gonna remove them as stated. Did you die this time? Maybe not. I don't want to chase you again. I'm gonna have to chase you again. We got a new heir, which is nice. This is great, because we needed more fighting power to take this town. It has no walls, so we can technically just walk in here right now. I'm probably gonna wait until we have a new settler to take this town, because I don't want it here. I want it like here, maybe here. It depends, to be like close enough for us to defend efficiently. But a good new guy, that's good. So let's see here. My dad just came home, so I had to say hi to him. Got a little bit distracted. Let's go on with new turn. Sorry, I get hung up a little bit. Please just end him. I mean, it's good that we're getting some scouting. Here we go. You guys need to go back and rest. Clear victory, nice. And they are gone. Now we just gotta deal with these guys and kill this guy. You have an encounter here. Noted historian. That could increase our stats and our people, or it could lead us into some discounted technology, which would be good. Now that we have ceramics, yes, we are trading domestic and foreign trade routes. Nice. It's not much, but it'll grow bigger as time goes on and as population rises and as we get more resources and stuff like that. Down here we can see how many buildings we have. We have 2 buildings built, for example. I like this. This is just, it's a visual, it's trivial, but it's a visual like indicator on how big your town is. And we have 2 slots free for other buildings, and we can build a temple or a school and a palace. The city upgrade doesn't take up the space, but it requires like 40 population, and it's 80 I think for the next one, maybe 100. Can't remember. We could invest in a palace, but it just increases our recruitment pool for now and the cultural victory points. I might build a bowyer in this town and have it as like the recruitment place for us. So we draw our trained soldiers from Yangdi instead of our capital, and just have our capital as a trading location. That could work well, I think. So let's just continue clicking some turns through. It's now spring. You can come with me and go to the capital. I'm gonna leave you there. Nice. Let's recruit the peasant militia just to protect this town. How's the farming going here? They are complete and the city has grown. You could automate this, but I generally just feel like there's no real reason to do that. You can just press the buttons yourself. You can argue that it creates tedium, but like, what else are you supposed to do? You're just gonna click and turn, really? Here we go. Has our faction leader's troop? Oh, here we go. A third faction. It's the faction leader of the Dong Yi. They are north. To our north, I think. I think it's on the other side of this river, or I can't remember. I played as those at one point. They're gonna be a rival or a neighbor, so we might want to have a settlement put up like close by, indeed, to capitalize on these resources. We will see. Can we recruit more things? We can. Good. Let's recruit another nobleman. I'm so happy we got those 3 rhinos. It makes this game so easy. Well, it doesn't make the game easy, it makes it easier. It makes us able to survive odds. Good, our faction leader did in fact go and replenish, which is good. It was close to dying. Actually, with them there, I do want to send another guy over there to defend, because if he attacks, which he can, I don't think just one spearman will be enough. So that's what we will see in the next game, I'm afraid. I'm gonna queue up a bowler here and a wooden palisade here, so we don't instantly lose the town if he decides to attack, but all that for the next video. This has been Necronoth playing Oriental Empires. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.